Speed and velocity sometimes become matter of confusion for most of the students. Let us try to clear these confusion using some examples. But before that we will first see the difference between distance and displacement. Distance is the length of total path used to reach the endpoint. Displacement is the length of minimum possible distance between initial and final point. For example, let a bee takes 2 paths to reach a flower. In the first case, value of distance, which is length of total path, is 2 meters plus 3 meters plus 2 meters. Total of 7 meters. And value of displacement, which is minimum distance, is 3.5 meters. Now in second case, as one can clearly notice that B has taken straight path without any curves. So distance, which is total path, is same as displacement, which is minimum possible path, which in turn is 3.5 meters. Now what is speed? Speed is equal to distance by time. Means how distance is changing with time. And what is velocity? Velocity is equal to displacement by time. Means how displacement is changing with time. Let now take some examples to make this more clear. Let us now understand the concept of speed and velocity using some examples. If a boy reaches his school, which is 2 meters away from his home, in 1 hour, then the speed in this case, which is distance by time, is 2 km per hour. And also velocity, which is displacement by time, is again 2 km per hour. As distance and displacement is same in both these cases. Before starting second example, we must be clear with one fact, which is, one must be clear with initial point and direction of its destination point. And that direction will be treated as positive direction and its opposite direction as negative direction. For example, if a boy initial position as his home and he wants to go to the school, and also there is one garden on the other side of his house. So as his destination is school, so this direction will be treated positive. And this one is negative. But if the boy's destination would have been garden instead of school, then this direction would have become positive and this one negative. Let us now consider an example in which boy want to go to school, but before going to school he thought of doing some walk. So he first went to garden, which is 1 kilometer away from his house, which is in negative direction as discussed previously. And then he moves to the school. He took 1 hour in reaching school. In doing all this, the distance he covered was 1 kilometer plus 2 kilometers means 3 kilometers. So the speed will be 3 kilometers per hour. To find velocity, we need to see displacement, means minimum distance between initial point and destination. So velocity will be 2 kilometers per hour. Now my question is there any use of positive and negative direction while finding speed and velocity? And the answer is yes. Whenever we are asked to find velocity or speed at any random time, then the negative value of displacement comes to meet the requirement of answer. Suppose we want to find speed and velocity in same case but after half hour. Let boy reaches garden, which is 1 kilometer away from house, in half hour. Then speed, which is equal to distance by time, will be 2 kilometers per hour. But displacement here will be negative 1 kilometer because destination is not garden in this case. So this much of distance need to be covered to reach our initial point. Hence the velocity at this random time will be minus 2 kilometers per hour. This is the reason why graph of speed versus time is always positive. But graph of velocity versus time may be sometimes positives or maybe zero at some point of time or even negative. Graph of speed and velocity versus time requires some more discussion, which we will cover in next video. Hope this video was helpful to you. Thanks for watching. Thanks. For more maths related videos, do consider subscribing our channel, Math Shell. Thanks. For more maths related videos, do consider subscribing our channel. Math Shell.